Instructional teamwork. Professional and ethical practices and responsibilities. As members of an educational team, paraeducators may have special relationships with different teachers, administrators, support staff, parents, students, and other community members. The effectiveness of these relationships depends not only on the quality of work performed, but also on the professional and ethical behavior demonstrated. Some of these behaviors include respecting human and legal rights of students, their families, and others, maintaining strict confidentiality about all information connected to students and their families, being a dependable and cooperative team member, seeking information from various sources on how best to work with students, respecting and understanding individual languages and cultural diversity. The role that paraeducators play within the school system doesn't end when the school day is finished. They are representatives of the school, like administrators and teachers in the community. Paraeducators will have community contact outside of the school environment. In fact, with increased vocational and community placement of students with special needs, paraeducators have contact with the community during the school day as well as after school. It's also more likely that paraeducators will live within the immediate school community, while teachers often commute from and live longer distances away. Paraeducators are often also parents within the school community and so have daily contact with many more people than the teacher may. When we think about sharing the same language and culture, paraeducators can be effective, knowledgeable, and much needed link between the school and the community. For that reason, it's critical that paraeducators understand and take seriously their role as a highly ethical and confidential team members representing many parts of the environment that the student will function in daily. The school community also includes your relationship with students and parents. Some things to remember are, when working with parents, discuss school problems and confidential matters only with appropriate personnel. Don't discuss students' progress or concerns with parents unless you're directed to do so by the supervising teacher. As far as students go, you need to think about refraining from engaging in discriminatory practices based on the student's disability or race, language, cultural background, religion. Respect the dignity, privacy, and individuality of all students. They're all different. Think about their families and their staff members. And of course, be a positive adult role model. Being a member of a team with a teacher is especially important. Begin by recognizing that the teacher is the supervisor in the setting and is also the person who has the ultimate responsibility for the instruction and management of the educational setting. Build a relationship with the teacher. Communicate, communicate, communicate. If you have questions about the teaching methods, ask the teacher. Share information with the child, with the teacher. If you learn some things that are going on during the day, keep the teacher informed. Ask the teacher for directions or guidance when questions arise. Start with the teacher. Sometimes problems can't be solved. Find out what the grievance procedures are. It's important to work as a team, and besides, it's more fun. Code of Ethics. The steps taken by and for individuals with disabilities imply that all people have certain rights and deserve equal treatment and ethical considerations. Paraeducators must follow ethical guidelines when working with students, including those with disabilities. Paraeducators would be involved with many educational personnel, parents, and confidential information concerning students and families. It's important paraeducators receive the necessary training to make ethical decisions when needed. In 1998, the Council for Exceptional Children published a set of knowledge and skills standards for beginning paraeducators working with students with special needs. Their belief is that paraeducators should be able to demonstrate understanding and skills related to professional and ethical practices. Here's a list of some of those. Number 1, demonstrate commitment to assisting learners in achieving their highest potential. Number 2, function in a manner that demonstrates a positive regard for the distinctions among roles and responsibilities of paraeducators, professionals, and other support personnel. Number 3, function in a manner that demonstrates the ability to separate personal issues from one's responsibilities as a paraeducator. Number 4, demonstrate the respect for culture, gender, religion, and sexual orientation of individual students. Number 5, promote high level of competence and integrity. Number 6, exercise objective and prudent judgment. Number 7, demonstrate proficiency in academic skills, including oral and written communication. Number 8, engage in activities that promote the paraeducator's knowledge and skill development. Number 9, engage in self-assessment activities. Number 10, accept and use constructive feedback. And last, practice within the context of this code of ethics and the other written standards and policies of the school or agency for which you are employed. In summary, confidentiality is one of the most critical and important aspects of any educator's job. A great tool that is included that can be downloaded is called the Confidentiality Agreement. It is designed to be read and signed and put in the district personnel office. But by all means, I think it's worth reviewing. One of the things that I think is the most important piece that's mentioned there is to consider, as a general rule, putting yourself in a student's and parent's position. What information would you want discussed with others regarding your child, and in with what settings, and with whom? If you keep that in mind, you probably won't go wrong. Thank you.